Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. It's Like in Warlord, the Stash. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. I know I said we're back. We are back. I'm looking at it. I got a list, okay? I got a list of stuff, and I'm sorry. I'm going to get this out. I got school, got work, got to go to, but we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. This one, I feel like will be short and sweet. I can knock this out in one take, upload it, and get out of here. So, what do we want to talk about today? Well, I was sent something in my Discord, and it's made its ways around the communities. Masters of Ethereum, I just got tagged in a post about it as well. So we're going to look at it quickly. I'm going to list it down below in the description, and we'll go from there. So, hope you're all doing well. Let's get into it. In case you're wondering, it deals with our favorite person. Well, second favorite person. The president of blockchain at Gala Games, our boy Bitbender. Now, this document has this lovely photo, the man himself. Following information is in regards to transactions and actions taken by Jason Brink, also known as Bitbender, further referred to as this, who is president of blockchain at Gala Games. The actions include multiple occurrences of insider trading and market manipulation involving cryptocurrency and NFTs. Well, you see, they don't sell NFTs, so this doesn't actually, it's not applicable. But, all right, Bitbender's confirmed Ethereum wallet address is as follows. Let's open that link and double check what we got in here. Some guy. Okay, so here's the some guy. It's 0xa0ef is the beginning of it. All right. Let's pull this address up on Arkham. All right, it is labeled Bitbender. Okay, so I've already done that. Gaslight. Oh, they would never do that. Anyway, all right. So yeah, this is Bitbender's address. We've got $3,000 of ETH in there. Nothing crazy. No, I'm sorry. We've got we don't have much. I'm sorry. We've got like $9 of wrapped ETH. Anyway, all right. So back to our document. This has been confirmed by multiple methods. The writer of this document has directly interacted with this wallet in the past via a transaction. Bitbender has done several online stream giveaways and has acquired some of the assets by purchasing them off OpenSea and send them to winners of gateways via the confirmed wallet. The most recent of significant giveaways started with the purchase involving this transaction. What's this transaction? This is a transaction for what? Must be for Legacy. Okay. Yeah, these are all for Legacy. Okay, subsequent addresses listed below, and so here you can see some guy right here. All right. Bitbender on occasion has used his Town Star Chicken Vox as a profile picture. All Vox are unique ERC 720 tokens and thus can be used as an identifier. The Vox in question is as follows. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, okay, there's a chicken. Who's the current owner? Current owner is some guy, 2021, 3 years ago was the transfer. Okay. Bitbender on occasion has referred to transactions he has made on OpenSea via Discord posts that have linked him with the wallet in question. Confirmation from multiple Gala employees, both previous and current, in addition to others who have traded, bought, sold NFTs from Bitbender. Okay, so I've got it listed as his, so we're you know, if I've got it, obviously it's true. Okay, Bitbender's suspected second Ethereum wallet is as follows. Let's open that link. Unnamed wallet starts with 0x120f, capital F. We've got a bunch of stuff in here. Let's plug that into Arkham, shall we? Now this wallet's got a lot of stuff in it. This has got 500,000 ETH, or excuse me, $500,000 worth of ETH, $500,000 worth of Gala, $20,000 of ETH, 15,000 USDC, 13,000 music, $100 of lit, 230 USDT. So yeah, this has way more in it. Okay. Now, if we notice, what's important over here is we've got a transfer from some guy, the some guy wallet. So let's go to visualize real quick, and let's see if we can link this wallet with some guy. Let's see if we can find some guy here. Some guy. Here's Bitbender right here. Okay. So here's Bitbender's wallet, right? And you see that wallet's got a lot of transactions, right? Okay, so that's Bitbender's wallet. Now notice, let's look at the transactions in that wallet. We've got 4.4 thousand, 30,000, 177. It would stand to reason that that's a lot of money to be sending Bitbender, right, randomly. So it would make sense that that is indeed his other wallet. The suspected address also holds Gala eggs, which is something that can be seen in the OpenSea bio on the confirmed address. Didn't we? Eggs. Let me see eggs. I see a potato. All right. We have eggs. Yeah, there we go. Galaxy eggs. Okay. Galaxy eggs. Is that what he's talking about? Galaxy eggs. Yeah. Okay. There are many NFT transfers and token transfers into wallets. Yep. We just noticed that it's either an alt account or at least someone close who works in parallel with Bitbender. Such examples of NFT transfers are as follows. And they've got NFT transfers. I got something in my ear. Hold on one second. Get out of here. Shit. A damn hair or a bug or something. Okay. I think it was a hair. So we got transfers between two. A link to one of such transactions is here. Let's check that out. Okay. Now we've seen, we've seen right here, we've seen that they've had transfers. So that's confirmed. The following is a series of sets of events in chronological order, including appropriate background information on the potentially illicit activities performed by Bitbender. All significant substantial events are listed, though the most notable occurs on January 7th, 2023. On October 5th, 2021, Townstar Web3 game started its pre-release play-to-earn model. On the same exact day, but hours before earnings came online, Bitbender got a DIGIFINEX cotton stand. This would become the highest earning Townstar NFT that was readily available to acquire off OpenSea. This asset would generate more than 2,832 Townstar a day, or Town Coin a day, or just over $7,000 US daily at the 2021 crypto market peak. Of note, the Townstar earnings were decided by the Gala executive team, and though they loosely followed Rarity, they were more often with what assets the teams already had or could acquire cheaply before earnings came online. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that we had rarity.tools/collect I believe is the website. Yeah, so this is based off this website was how all the Vox's values were determined. Stand by real quick. I'm gonna find my old document. Okay, so this is my old document that I had updated, which has all the Town Point earnings for things, as well as a date that it was last updated. Now it says it was last updated today because I just loaded into it, but I haven't updated it in forever. You can see the ancient Bitstrew wheat stand, and then the DIGIFINEX was 2832. This document lists 2832. However, this is not the highest because the ancient Bittrue wheat stand was 3075, and I believe that came into existence around the same time, if not before, the cotton stand. But regardless, the point remains the same, extremely high. This was a trend followed by other Gala executives buying high payout assets such as DIGIFINEX cotton stands via Benefactor, the Gala Games CEO. Let's check that out. Let's look at it on OpenSea. This is Bitbender's wallet. So we'll get rid of this one and we'll go to this. Benefactor. This is Benny's wallet, public wallet. What are we looking for? We're looking for cotton. Yeah, DIGIFINEX cotton. DIGIFINEX cotton. So the current owner is G World. What is that? Oh, we got more activity. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Some guy, look, Bitbender got it at one point, and then Benefactor got it at one point. Benefactor got it from Spooky. This account may be compromised. Oh no. But yeah, Putty had it. A lot of people have had this one. So, how much is that one worth? A DIGIFINEX cotton. Let's go check. DIGIFINEX cotton. Do I have it on here? Yeah, DIGIFINEX. Okay, yeah, right there. Okay, never mind. All right, yeah, it's on here. Okay, Robotron, Robotron's gone, so he's not a part of it anymore. John Oswald is in charge of setting each asset's earning rates. So, Robotron was in charge of it. We're not going to follow that trail. You guys can look through it if you want. Just for earnings came online, but I am getting off topic here. Let's focus on Bitbender. Bitbender made the following Discord post saying someone made a town liquidity pairing and suggested others could do the same. And here's the post. The point of interest is not that. The point of interest here is that it wasn't just someone, it was Bitbender himself who started this liquidity pair, as per the following transaction. So we have on October 6, 2021, someone has added town to Uniswap. Check the pair. And then let's check out this transaction. Okay, it's from this wallet, the A0EF wallet, to the town pool, and it's, yeah, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Interesting. Okay, and we know that this wallet is the some guy wallet, right? 0AF. Let's see. Let me log in real quick. All right, point is, this is the address, this is the address, it's the same address. That's all we need to know. Gala on many occasions has said they have nothing to do with token liquidity. I wish we could see evidence of that. That would be nice to add. If someone has that, we can add that to the document. But at the same time, they're the ones controlling it. They had liquidity. We'll talk about that in the next video about arbitrage. Bitbender has acquired multiple high rarity VOX at the same time to launch Timestar earnings. Let's look at one of these. Okay, there's the VOX. Let's look at the next one. Okay, Zombie Farmer 5558. So let's see how much that one's worth. 5558. That's worth 860 town per day. Okay. The Chicken Vox is 6228. Let's look at that. 1491. All right, that's a lot. And what's this one? 2150. Let's look at that one. 713. So he would be getting over 2,000 town a day from those three. Okay. Vox payouts match their rarity score as determined by rarity tools that collect Vox. Now, I did get confirmation from rarity.vox via DM that they released they knew the rarity of this before they announced the town coin play to earn. So there was several months between when the Vox were released, the rarity scores were known, and then when they announced how town star play to earn was going to be done, and subsequently you would know which ones were worth the most. These assets combined with the other town earning would make tens of thousands daily by the market peak, not including substantial value increase of NFTs of 5x to 100x by acquiring them before the market could find out their earning potential. He also acquired other high rarity Vox months prior, though these purchases were not immediately preceding news that would substantially increase their value. Also of note is a suspected alt account being transferred town, sending 206,000 town. Okay. Controlling a significant amount of liquidity potential via multiple wallets allowed for easier price manipulation both up and down. Town's price started at just under 1 town for every 2 Gala. Due to town power, which was required to earn on the NFTs, 1 town gave 2 town power, whereas 1 Gala only gave 1 town power. Basically, they were trying to force you to hold your town while they could sell it because the price would go up because people were holding and not selling. This artificially set the value of town to be about 2x the value of Gala. This is artificial peg, controlling the liquidity and deciding the payouts of each asset, made it easy to determine the token and asset value before the rest of the market had a chance to. On October 8th, 2021, Bitbender would transfer an AlphaGlow lava tank to the suspected account. Let's go check that here. I hate the way Etherscan does stuff sometimes. Anyway, the asset in particular of interest would become the highest earning asset in Spider Tanks, but like others was sold for much cheaper initially until insiders bought a significant amount of them. Then the price was increased on the Gala store by about 10x. That would be something worth showing as well. Other assets in the earning rate were determined by Gala, so it was easy for them to know which assets were the best to acquire. On July 20th, 2022, Townstar permanently paused all town earnings. Bitbender on the same day adjusted his liquidity pair amounts. Let's see what that is. Okay, from Bitbender to Uniswap, 157,000 town coin. From Uniswap to Uniswap Town 2, 5.4 wrapped ETH. All right, there we go. And this is the announcement. On January 7th, 2023, Bitbender swaps town for Gala at a rate of 1.589 town per Gala. He also swapped larger amounts of town within a week prior to this, as well as though not directly from town to Gala, though at comparable rates of USDC that it was swapped for and then used to buy Gala. On January 9th, Gala announces discontinuation of Town with a forced conversion rate of 2 Town for 1 Gala. This rate was considerably less than the average market price. Such a rate received significant pushback from the community. Of note, a large amount of the community bought Town at a 1-to-2 ratio due to Town power. Now Town is being forced to be traded at 2-to-1. The selling of a Town for Gala pushed up the Gala price, relatively speaking, and during the time, Bitbender sold Gala for USDC. This was later changed to a conversion rate of 1.25 Town for 1 Gala on January 27th, which was posted in the roadmap. Okay, so what's important about this announcement is they stopped the Town earnings, right? They paused the earnings on play to earn. And then what did they do on the 7th? What did they do on the 9th? They announced discontinuation of Town, the coin, and forced the conversion rate. So before they did that, Bitbender swapped all of his Town for Gala because now the Gala would be worth more. And here's the 125 to 1 there. The described rationale for this change was the pushback of the community, though many from the community already swapped at the 2-to-1 rate at the exchange start contract, as the exchange smart contract did not exist yet. This is, in essence, artificially increased the value of Town once again. After this news, Bitbender minted the remaining of his Town and subsequently exchanged at the new 125 to 1 rate. The suspected account, starting with this, then began to sell off all Town at the new improved rate as well. So we'll check out that transaction. Okay, from null address to Bitbender, 76,000 Town. And then we've got sending from these accounts to this account. A bunch of Town coin, wrapped ETH, and USDC. 150,000 Town coin, 150,000 Town coin. Okay. At April 5th, 2023, Bitbender also sold his last of the group of MIRANDUS elves, which at the time was below average market prices for the previous 2 years. Playtests had paid out in Ethereum based on the following structure. The ratios of earning closely resembled the original Gala Store's Tier 1 pricing. For example, an elf cost 5,000 at Tier 1 and a halfling cost 1250 at Tier 1. So the elf cost 4x the amount, and such the earnings of the elf were also 4x as much. The May 2023 playtest, however, was going to be different. All exemplars were earned the same for completing the required task. In this case, the killing of a goblin. This made the relative earning potential of elves considerably less, and thus would mean the value of the NFT would be less. In the months preceding the 2023 playtest, Bitbender had 40 exemplars on his confirmed account, yet just prior to the announcement of the payouts, he sold exemplars, all of which happened to be elves. He conveniently did not sell any of the lower valued exemplars that would be earning the same as the elves. Of note, let's check out this real quick. Let's check out the link. Okay, yeah, this was the May Mayhem announcement. Of note, the original post was considerably earlier than May 16, 2023, date described on this post, but still after April 5th, 2023. There was one change to the payouts of the boss kill would be shared of just the first kill getting all the payout as the part of the rewards. This means the original announcement came shortly after he concluded his selling. Also of note, he had never sold any exemplars prior to the other tests, though as per the norm, he did buy elves before the playtest when elves were earning more, also before such earnings were announced. That should be, we need to prove all this. And the thing is, I believe this person, but you also have to prove it, right? Trust, but verify, right? Probability of randomly selling 3 of 40 assets, he no longer has any elves, and all the assets just happen to be the assets that would devalue following news. The most is statistically impossible. Improbable, excuse me, not impossible, improbable. On December 8th, 2023, and on January 8th, 2024, where's this transaction? We're doing wrapped ETH. What are we doing? We got a Vox. We're selling a Vox. Bitbender sold off 2 of his high-rarity Townstar Vox to made by bots to bids made by bots that were considerably lower than the market price, with them immediately reselling for 50% more. Given he did not sell any such assets in years, it was surprising that he would sell them off for whatever he could get them. Now, let's go back to his account on OpenSea, and we'll look at activity. So 1 month ago, discount check bio. That sounds like a bot. Sold an elf. Let's go. When was this in question? This would have been January and in December, right? So this is December right here. He is buying a bunch of music. The same song as well. Okay. Okay, here's a Skeleton Farmer 6292. DM me Fort Grade Doge. That doesn't sound like a real account to me. Hurry Up is Cheap. Doesn't sound like a real account to me. So he sold. Let's isolate this by sales. All right. Sold the Large Forge 4 months ago. Sold the Zombie Miller 4 months ago. Sold the Skeleton Farmer 5 months ago. So the Skeleton Farmer 6292. We looked at that one already, I believe. That was a 632 rarity Vox. Okay. And what was our other one? 2150. 713. Okay, so he sold his mid-range ones. These actions didn't make any sense until on February 1st, Bitbender announced that Vox over the last 6 months wasn't making any progress, and none of what we had been shown for the previous years was actual code as per the post. Now, I haven't talked about MIRANDUS yet. I'm going to talk about it, but this is interesting. So, literally 2 months prior to this and 1 month prior to this announcement, he dumps some of his Vox. Interesting. And we're not going to go into MIRANDUS stuff. We'll skip on. On March 26, 2024, Bitbender sold off his last remaining MIRANDUS Elf, which we did just see that transaction. That's right here. Okay. He sold it for 0.422 ETH. So he sold it for 1,300 ETH. What did he sell this Vox for? 2,400, almost 2,500 wrapped ETH. To bot bids that at the time were also considered below market value and subsequently resold for more. Bitbender has been selling off MIRANDUS assets in previous months to bids, though the bids were more in line with market values for one exception of a Large Forge, which was very cheap at the time, though 3 months before the big upcoming news. On April 9th, 2024, the reason became apparent in the following article, and that is them talking about they're getting the Chilean devs now. Again, we're not going to talk about MIRANDUS. Despite what Gala tries to spin, the reality is that the entire MIRANDUS development team was fired and replaced by a much cheaper and much smaller skeleton crew of less experienced developers out of Chile. This caused a dramatic and immediate devaluation of MIRANDUS assets, such that Bitbender could easily, if he wanted to, buy back multiple of the assets he sold for the same money. He hasn't done that, though, so that's just a hypothetical. It doesn't actually happen yet. There are many other suspect transactions involving selling of assets just before white papers were released or playtests happen, though they wouldn't be directly related to earnings or major market changes, and as such have been excluded. This has been written and to give exposure to the frequent practices of Gala executives front-running the public on inside information and market manipulation at the expense of the public. All of the information was also submitted to the SEC. Boom. So, what do you think, guys? What do you think? This was a lot. I know I speed read it, but the important part of note is that Bitbender's done some suspicious things. Now, you may recall that I've talked about this ad nauseum with all the lawsuit stuff. I have said repeatedly, this is a systemic problem with the leadership at Gala Games. And if anything that we've learned from the lawsuits is that they're all complicit, at least allegedly, right? Now, I've talked about Benny buying assets that were worth a lot and never using them. He doesn't play Town Star. Neither does Bitbender for the matter. They don't use them, but then they did the earnings. So it's really weird. Why would they do that? Now, you can argue, yes, you're going to see your heads of your company have faith and show that they really support the game and stuff, but they don't play the game. So if you're selling video games and you don't play the games, then how is that supporting the games? You know, but regardless, I've said it and I'll keep saying it. Gala Games will not survive unless they get rid of everyone that's involved with all of this corruption. And that's not going to come from me. That's going to come from either the lawsuits or the community. And unfortunately, the community, they don't really care about you. So really and truly, we're going to have to wait on the justice system to see if they are going to help save this game. Because it's clear, once again, that Benefactor is a problem. Bitbender is a problem. They've kicked out Robotron. They kicked out McCarthy. They kicked out Bucks. They kicked out Carey. They kicked out Elliott. If you don't play ball, they're going to get rid of you. So, that all being said, I'm going to leave this document down below. I appreciate you all watching. If you have any questions, comments, you can leave them down below. Discord is the easiest way to get a hold of me. I'm going to leave that link down below as well. I've got links to support the channel. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think I've been sleeping. I've just been powering up. That's what I've been doing. I love you all. I appreciate you being here. I'm like a warlord. The stash. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
MANAMANA. MANAMANA. MANAMANA.
Ooh, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to shout out my patrons from Patreon, and my new YouTube members as well. I got that going. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so very much. Your help has been crucial to keeping me alive and keep streaming and keep helping and hopefully entertaining you along the way. Anything I can do to make it more worth your while, please let me know down below. Also, you can find me on my Discord. I have my Discord server link down below, Patreon links down below, and then membership should be somewhere around here. Thank you all so very, very much. I really appreciate you. And I look forward to the future, and I hope you will come along for this journey with me. Thank you. Take care.